Dexter is a franchise that I have quite a few passionate thoughts on. A lot of those leaning more into the negative because of the two failed endings for the character that we've had thus far. So, because of that, I was at arm's length with this prequel concept, and also the fact that it just seemed like an unnecessary idea, like a lot of prequels do. And having seen this first episode, I'm still curious to see if it fully justifies its existence, but nevertheless, I was so pleasantly surprised with how much I thoroughly enjoyed this first episode. My dad and I have seen all of Dexter, and we went into this thing so skeptical, and we came out so satisfied with how this new cast nailed all of the characters. Especially if we're talking about Molly Brown, who is so perfect as a young Deb. It's surreal how perfect she is and how much she is Deborah Morgan. But even when you bring back Michael C. Hall for the inner voice of Dexter, it still feels fresh because it's used in the context of what has happened in New Blood. So now when you hear this older Dexter in this younger Dexter's show, it feels very much like someone contemplating their memories, their past. So Hall's presence in that way adds an extra layer of depth to the story. And the opening scene of this episode was definitely a treat, where it clears up something about the ending of New Blood, and it simultaneously gives a creative opening to this show, while also giving you a taste, getting you excited for what Dexter Resurrection could be. Now, this episode isn't trying to do anything groundbreaking with the character. It feels very much like familiar Dexter territory, but in that, it goes back to basics in a really good way. Usually I give letter grades, but for individual episodes, I think I'll give a score out of 10. This is an 8. I am genuinely excited for more Dexter, which I wasn't sure that was possible.